Oh, finally, free time.
I agree. My head is already boiling. I'll probably get some sleep.
Shut up, you lazy pig. This is my merit. I haven't left my computer for days looking for these robots.
Rest. Rest. While you have time.
Hey boss, maybe you can tell us about your robots?
What do you two fools understand about the unearthly technique?
Perhaps we are lagging behind the technology of the entire universe, but that doesn't mean we can't create something like this.
This is not just a robot made of 2 sticks and an antenna for control. Even I don't really understand how to control them properly.
Seriously? You don't know what you created?
Combatronics. These are not just robots that carry out any orders of the owner. Back in prehistoric times, there was such a faction as Astrotronics. These are the first creators of the Combatronics. For us, the planet is home, and for them, the whole galaxy. Their task was to protect the planets from dangerous space phenomena. I think it's obvious that keeping track of an entire galaxy is very difficult, so they created a rank-and-file sentinels, called the Combatronics. Combatronics is a combat robotic faction dedicated exclusively to military activities. Each squad served a specific astrotronic. Originally, these warriors were soulless puppets that could be turned on and off at any time, and thus they posed no threat. But after a while, one of the creators developed electromatter, which allows to synthesize artificial souls. Thus, he gave life to his squad. The other Astrotronics were impressed by their brother's work, and with his ability, they revived all of their warriors. The population of the Combatronics grew from year to year. But then, gradually, situations appeared in this faction. Namely, in their relations with each other. Since all the Combatronics were quite intelligent bots, everyone had their own views on the world and tastes. Well, as is obvious, there were many cases when they began to argue and try to distinguish their character above the rest. It was controlled if these incidents occur within the squad. But when these conflicts occurred between the squads, the leadership had to overwork hard to calm them down. The situation deteriorated sharply when conflicts began between the troops among the senior officers. Frequent conflicts between the commanders led to a serious enmity which even Astrotronics could not prevent. As a result, the most terrible war in the entire history of space began. Why scary? Because it led to the massive destruction of living organisms, planets, and stars. Detachments of their own faction invaded different worlds to take all the resources, weakened the war, drained energy, and left lifeless balls to rot. This cosmic hell lasted for centuries. The results were very deplorable. Even the creators themselves were seriously affected. The conclusion I learned from one of the Astrotronics is that Combatronics need serious discipline, especially if you have a whole army of such type in your hands. That's why I only created 3 bots. They are while still like children. I think your planet will have a positive impact on them.
Wait, how did you make these Combatronics in the image of Animatronics?
With the help of a customization program created by Astrotronics. When I was still chasing Golden Freddy, watching his animatronics, at first I thought that they were not so bad, and only slightly different from the Combatronics. when I found out what they were made of, I didn't even touch it. The body of the animatronics is made of a thin iron costume, dressed on a thin iron skeleton. I was very disappointed, but later I left at the squalor that Golden Freddy had created. I copied the appearance of more suitable models to rebuild the original form of the Combatronics into the Animatronics model. The internal structure of these warriors roughly resembles your modern computers. They also have their own organs. And the outer shell of the body is covered with a titanium layer of armor, which gives them guaranteed endurance to your bullets. The customization of the 3 robots was successful. Then, with the help of the capsules, I sent them to Earth. Well, your heads are still far from reaching such warriors.
Yeah. It's not easy, toys.
I doubt that 3 Combatronics can destroy a dozen or more. And the leader of the Animatronics also has the power that you have.
Attention. Our iron friends are back. I repeat, Pulpit's toys are back.
So, now we'll find out.